Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I drew and painted a Halloween Labubu. And this is what we'll be drawing. This is our Labubu reference photo. To start, we're going to draw a circle for the head, just nice and loose. Then we'll draw an overlapping circle beneath that for the body. I drew a reference line through the center to help keep everything balanced, and then I drew a smaller oval for the Labubu face. At this point, my drawing was getting a little bit messy, so I just started erasing some lines to clean it up a little bit. There we go. Now we can see the shape of our Labubu taking form. We'll draw ovals for his feet and triangles for the toes. And we'll add the outline for where we want the fur of his legs to be. Next, I drew the fur for his arms, and to make the hands, I drew ovals for guidelines and then used the reference photo to help me know where to position the fingers. I made the Labubu heavy eyelids, then drew on the facial features. Last, I drew the skull and the ears. Then I cleaned up the drawing a little bit and drew the jack-o'-lantern face on the pumpkin. After that, I erased everything to start painting. I started with a wash of orange for the base coat and background. Then I worked on the flesh tone and pumpkin base coats. added the first layer of fur and then started adding a shadow for the pumpkin. I added some blush to the face. And then went in with watercolor pencils to add fur texture. I painted the centers of the ears. Then using a fine black marker, I drew in some face details on both the Labubu and the jack-o'-lantern. I painted the whites of the eyes and used a pen to draw on the skull details. I went over the jack-o'-lantern face with black paint, and from then on it was just a matter of layering colored pencil, paint, and marker until the Labubu started to take form. I had a lot of trouble with the eyes, and I had to use acrylic paint to save me from the mess I was making. But that's okay. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. And then it was done. I say that like it was so easy, but this literally took me all day to do. Alright everyone, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.